This program has been brought to you through the generous support of the City of Glenwood Springs, Colorado. We invite you to learn more about this year-round destination at visitglenwood.com.
Welcome to Street Level, Glenwood Springs edition. I'm your host, Juliana Broste, and we've headed west on the I-70 corridor to beautiful Glenwood Springs, Colorado, also known as the Land of Water. This entire season, we're excited to explore the natural bounties and rich history of this Rocky Mountain retreat. We're standing outside of the Glenwood Springs Historical Society and Frontier Museum, and it's a must-see for any history buff. You can wander through a replica of a typical pioneer household and learn about the Ute Indians and their connection to the region. The museum boasts a wealth of artifacts and information that connect us to a deep and colorful past. Modern-day Glenwood Springs welcomes thousands of travelers from around the world visiting the hot springs pool and vapor caves, and a long list of spas and salons in the area in search of rest and relaxation. Plenty of us neglect ourselves when it comes to self-care. If you're looking for a way to pamper yourself silly in Glenwood, we have a mission for you. And some may find it nearly impossible. Destination relaxation.
Meet Bree Davies. Bree, like many of us, rarely has time for self-care and relaxation. Her mission, should she choose to accept it, is to travel to the heart of beautiful Glenwood Springs, Colorado for a spa adventure like no other. Yampa Spa and Salon, located at the Hot Springs Vapor Caves, has been serving residents and visitors for over 120 years. Operative, owner Patsy Steele. Steele outlines the benefits of self-care.
It's important to take care of yourself. So if you came to the Vapor Caves once a month or even once every couple months, just to spend a couple hours steaming, relaxing, getting the tension out of your body, releasing the stress, and you're going to be healthier, and then you can give more.
Steele and her team take pampering seriously and have a holistic approach.
The people that work here are focused on natural healing, from the massage therapist to the spa attendants to the girls upstairs in our Aveda salon. They're connected with their own bodies and focused on feeling better in a natural way.
Bree Davies, prepare to be pampered.
I drove up here from Denver last night. I stayed up super late working on a story on deadline, because that's what reporters do in the movies. And now I'm here in Glenwood Springs, and I'm about to enjoy one of Earth's beautiful bounties, the Vapor Caves. And I'm going to tell you guys how it goes once we're done.
Bree will be experiencing the Vapor Cave. She'll be experiencing going down into a natural cave. Just sitting there in the hot steam and letting it soak into her body.
It's really interesting to step into the earth and be in this dark, hot cave. It's really nice to just be in a quiet place that's hot and relaxing with no modern distractions whatsoever. You cannot use your phone in the caves. It's great.
Then we'll bring her upstairs and soak her in a private mineral bath.
Mineral bath was really nice too. You need to take a break, I think, after the caves and let yourself cool down. It's really calming, it's quiet, it's soothing, there's beautiful music playing, and again, you can't have your phone, there's no distractions. It's just you and yourself.
By that time, she's had an hour of heat and relaxation. Then we'll massage the tension out of her body.
was a hot stone massage, which I hadn't had before, and so the massage therapist actually uses hot stones in their hands as they massage you. Initially I was a little nervous, like what if it's too hot, but they're moving around with either in the hands of the massage therapist, so it just accentuates all the work that they're already doing on your body. It's really nice. My experience today at the Yampa Hot Springs was incredible. The staff is really nice. The experience was really quiet and calming, and it was just what I needed.
Spa of the Rockies, adjacent to the historic Glenwood Hot Springs, should top the list of any relaxation destination. Operative, David Ehrlich, Director, Spa and Retail Operations.
Spa of the Rockies was a fantastic addition to the Glenwood Hot Springs Resort and Spa, as it's known now. We were given the ability to bring a whole new level of wellness to the menu design and the offerings for the hot springs.
Spa of the Rockies has an impressive menu of services, and practitioners are carefully curated.
The staff at Spa of the Rockies is some of the finest I've been able to assemble anywhere on the planet. We have outstanding skill sets, some of the most well-trained and educated and advanced curriculum therapists that we've been able to recruit from all over the United States, all over the world really, and we're very fortunate to have such a skilled selection of healers. They get into the rooms and they do their amazing body work, and that's what keeps the clients coming back.
You're watching Bree Davies' Spa Diary. I'm here at Spa of the Rockies in Glenwood Springs, and I'm about to get a mud wrap. I have no idea what a mud wrap will entail, but I'm super stoked. Stay tuned.
We have an outstanding selection of body treatments with our Kirsten Florian line. Brighter Body Scrub, Ginger Renewal, Hammam Ritual. They're all fantastic contributors to our wellness program overall and our spa menu offerings. It's great to be wrapped and warmed, and they're very seasonal based as well, so they're very comfortable and very moisturizing for the skin. Great detox offerings as well, if you don't want so much tissue manipulation and more wrap and scrub related. So those are fantastic for the glow and great for the overall skin well-being all the way.
Okay, so I just got finished getting a mud rub, mud wrap, excuse me. So first, Jen, the amazing massage therapist, put mud all over me, as you probably saw, and then rubbed it in and then wrapped me up like a baby, and then rubbed my scalp for 20 minutes, which in itself was worth it. It's been a real rough day, let me tell you. God, I feel amazing. Come to Glenwood Springs, if I haven't said that already. It's a beautiful part of Colorado that I love so much.
Splendor Mountain Spa is an intimate, holistic retreat. If you're looking for a unique and immersive experience, Splendor Mountain lets you dive right in. Operative, owner Susan Wilma.
Well, I'm so excited today because Bree's coming here and she's going to receive Watsu for the very first time.
Today, I'm at the Splendor Mountain Spa. I'm gonna get a Watsu massage, which is a combination of water and shiatsu. So I will be immersed in a giant above ground pool inside of this house with a wonderful massage therapist. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm super excited.
You ready for a Watsu?
Yes!
Well, welcome to my pool. These are floats and they're going to go right below your knee.
Okay.
I'll be glad to put them on for you.
Cool.
They'll keep your lower body floating during the session. Just let your body move in the water the way it takes you.
So be relaxed.
You won't have a choice.
Okay.
Watsu works on so many levels. On a physical level, it really allows people to move and stretch in ways that it's kind of hard to do when you're not in the water. The water supports you, so it's not too much of a stretch, but it allows your whole body to lengthen while you're being supported and being pulled through the water. It helps us feel what it's like to be in the flow. You know how in life, things can really be a struggle, and sometimes you just feel like you just can't get where you need to be. And sometimes by just feeling it in our body, being moved in the water so effortlessly, being in the flow.
I don't know if you can see on my face how relaxed I am after a Watsu massage, but it was incredible. It's really interesting how often we don't allow ourselves to let go of control, and having somebody pull you around underwater and trusting them to do it made me realize how much we're obsessed with controlling everything, and it was so relaxing. It was like, for people like me that have a really hard time meditating and sitting still, it was like meditation. It was so incredible. It was beautiful. Splendor Mountain is where it's at.
Our operatives have a mission for you.
Come up here, leave the guilt in the car, and come in and take care of yourself. Pamper yourself for a couple of hours.
There's so many healthy things to do here, to get out and hike and really be healed by nature.
It's only a few-hour drive. It's very fun. Bring the family, make it a brief road trip, spend the night, make it a day, and take care of yourselves.
The legend of Doc Holliday casts a shadow far and wide, and some say his ghost still walks the streets of this mountain town. John Henry Holliday, a charming dentist, was best known as a gentleman, a gambler, and a legendary gunfighter. Doc was laid to rest here in Glenwood Springs in 1887, but his spirit still lives on. Versatile Productions introduces us to a local legend, R.W. Doc Boyle, who brings the good doctor and his fascinating story back to life.
There's a symbol of the times beneath me here. In the last some years, the offerings here have been the empty whiskey bottles, the occasional rose, which I do grandly appreciate, and pennies and nickels and dimes. I'm here to tell you that I can testify that the strength, the economic strength of the company is improving here. The country is prospering. I'm starting to get quarters again. Well, good day there. I came up here so you could see this beautiful city. I came here in May of 1887, and as with any city that I ever came to, I made an economic contribution here. But here's the interesting part. Oh, I did gambling games. I played faro, and I played five-card stud down here, and certainly money circulates in the community. But this is the interesting part. I contributed to this community even though I am deceased. I'm the number 3 attraction in this fair city. People come to the cabin, they come to the hot springs pool, and they come to Doc Holliday's grave, and I see a great many of the visitors here. And it's sort of an interesting thing. I'm still recognized after 129 years of this. Oh, there's always somebody says, well, I thought you were a dentist. What are you doing as a gunfighter? Well, the answer to that is simply this. Man has to make a living, and I had good hands. I made good money as a dentist. I made fair to middling money as a gunfighter, if you think about it, but I certainly was never a bad man. I never did none of this business. I went out with the posses against the bad men, but I myself, I was never involved in that business. I was an honest artist on the circuit, and I became a gambler because I had good hands and I had the skills, and I made more money at gambling than I ever did at dentistry. I'm a real doctor, but there's a lot of people who assume that I was a medical doctor, but I am not. I'm a doctor of dental surgery. 1872, the Pennsylvania College of Dental Surgery. Dr. Elihu R. Pettit was my professor of operative dentistry, and Dr. Edward McGregor was my professor of mechanical dentistry, and I graduated with my thesis, Diseases of the Teeth, in March of 1872. You know, folks ask me why I come to Glenwood Springs. Well, I came to Glenwood Springs as much as anything to stay alive. After that business in Tombstone down there, they killed Morgan, they crippled Virgil Earp, and they was out to get us. Well, I come to Colorado to as much as anything to survive. But the honest truth is I came to this city here in the end to die. I come over here from Leadville. I'd been up to Manny Hyman's and, I worked up there at the Monarch and several other places, but the consumption come on strong, the whiskey quit doing it, and I started into the laudanum. It wasn't the best thing I ever done, but I come here to die. That's why I'm here. You know, there's always been this discussion about whether I'm actually planted in this here cemetery. Now, the fact of the matter is I am, but not down here in this grave with the beautiful people of this town. I'm up there in the Potter's Field with the likes of Elmira Keir and others, because that's where we were put in them days. I wasn't the most popular person that ever was put in the cemetery here. Although, I must say, I had plenty of friends and stuff to make sure that my planting was appropriate. But no, I'm here. I'm just lost. You ain't going to find me. My family come out here in 1957 to get me, and they didn't get me. I'm still here, and I'm happy right where I am. Strangely enough, one of the interesting things about living in this cemetery or dying here, however you want to look at that business, is that every October they do a thing called the Ghost Walk, and they bring people up here 30 at a time around through these graves at night with lanterns and flashlights. The setting that you're seeing here is a portion of a theater production by way of the spirits of Glenwood Pioneer Cemetery, and this occurs each fall around Halloween, the 3 weekends of Halloween, Friday and Saturday nights, and fall performances a night. We bring 30 people up here at a group, stand around here, and they are regaled with the stories of Dr. Holliday and 6 or 5 other ghosts up here, and they wander around the cemetery for a while, and then we send them back down the mountainside for hot cider and homemade cookies. And the proceeds go to the Historical Society in our fair city that you see behind me, Glenwood Springs, Colorado. Come see us. It's a very interesting way to get your history.
Next, street-level producer Heather Donko pulls up a chair at the Colorado Ranch House and talks to co-owner Chrissy Clary about this elevated eatery's Western-inspired and ranch-raised philosophy.
Colorado Ranch House is a small restaurant in downtown Glenwood Springs. We serve clean, simple food with a modern Western twist. The restaurant's located in a space that's been in continuous operation as a restaurant for over 70 years. It was family owned by the Rosa family for 67 years. And Tony still lives upstairs and comes in for coffee every day. I put myself through college waiting tables, and I was going to be a lawyer, and I became a ski bum and a beach bum instead, and have been in the restaurant business since I was 18 years old, and I love it, and it's a passion. I had been in corporate restaurants for quite a few years and wanted to get back to more of a personal level and owning my own restaurant. My business partner, Tom, runs the kitchen. He's our head chef. He's been in the business quite some time on the East Coast and here in the mountains. He's worked everything from casual to finer dining, and he brings a wealth of knowledge to the plate. We came up with this concept quite a few years ago, and we found this location in Glenwood, and it was perfect. The Colorado Ranch House is very cozy and warm, welcoming environment. Our dining room only has 10 tables in it, and we have a small bar. Outside, the patio in the summertime is fantastic. Another 15 tables outside. We have a fire pit, gorgeous flowers. We'll grow herbs out there. We always have tomato plants out on the patio as well. We wanted Colorado Ranch House to evoke a feeling of home, like you were walking into a historic ranch house on the Flat Tops or Western Colorado, Western Slope. Everyone comments on the mirror behind the bar. It's pretty impressive for the space. We prepare simple food. We make it with love. Some of my favorite items on the menu are our duck wings with chipotle cranberry sauce. We do a fantastic elk burger, ruby red trout, fantastic steaks.
Chrissy changes the menu a lot, which is great. And I remember this one time in particular, I had a bacon-wrapped salmon that was delicious. I mean, you put bacon on anything, you're gonna love it. But it was wonderful. I like that the menu isn't 12 pages long. I like to look what I want to see, what I want to look at, get it, and just know that I'm good to go and I have a drink to wash it down with.
Our bar program is handcrafted cocktails. I've hand-selected the wine list. We use all natural ingredients in our cocktails, and our intention is to utilize Colorado spirits and beer whenever possible. One of our favorite drinks and most popular with our customers is we do a ginger lavender bubbly with champagne and organic lavender, organic ginger. We like to say that there's no strangers at the Colorado Ranch House. We have a lot of regulars that come through, but we're also on a major interstate. We have people that are traveling from California and are just here for one night. We have people that come on the Amtrak, come for the weekend from the Front Range. It's a cool mix of people.
It's an awesome, homey feeling. They make you feel like family right when you walk through the door. You know that there's always going to be a spot for you, and you're going to have a good time.
The Colorado Ranch House is an expression of me. It's an expression of the food that I love, the hospitality. I like to say that the best parties are the ones that have the best food and the best drinks, and we strive for that every day here.
Colorado Ranch House is on a long list of fine dining and exciting nightlife here in Glenwood Springs. We're going to feature more of them in upcoming episodes. Next week, our Glenwood excursion keeps going as we visit 3 fine Glenwood institutions. Thrill rides at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, then we ride the rails at Glenwood Springs Railroad Museum, and finally, we go on a journey of the senses at Glenwood Canyon Brew Pub. Many thanks to the City of Glenwood Springs, the Hotel Colorado, the Glenwood Springs Historical Society and Frontier Museum, as well as all of the engaged business owners and wonderful residents of this beautiful town. And special thanks to Versatile Productions, a local production resource that is sharing a part of the Glenwood Springs experience through their eyes. I'm your host, Juliana Broste, and I'll see you next time on Street Level Glenwood Springs.